Good morning, guys. Welcome to a day in my life. As usual, I like to start my days in my life in the realest ways, with my hair all messed up, everything in my PJs, really. And you're just going to go through today with me. Today, I plan to hopefully, fingers crossed, do something with my hair that I washed about 3 days ago. Yes, I washed it 3 days ago and I haven't done anything yet to it. Oh, yes, for the non-Africans on here, um, with our type of hair, we don't wash our hair like daily or every 2 days. We wash our hair like every couple of weeks. I wash my hair every 2 weeks. And yeah, and that's even frequently because some people go up to 1 month depending on the hairstyle that they have. So yeah, anyway, this is the start of my day. I just woke up. I plan to clean my fridge today. Fingers crossed. I have a little confession for you guys. I have never cleaned the fridge since I moved to this house. Shame on me. Shame on me. It has been like over a year at least since I moved here. Shame on me. But anyways, you guys, hopefully this is gonna get me to clean it today. So I'm going to clean my fridge and then you guys are just going to go through the day with me. So it's Sunday, and on Sundays is when I usually will give my plants some food. So I'm gonna go do it now. So I heard that you can use ice. Well, the instructions on this orchid came with said that we could use ice to water. So I just put like 2 cubes here, two tiny, because they're tiny cubes. So I put two. Ideally, I should use one. And just leave it. And that's just all it takes, really. Yeah. This is empty, but I'm just being weird. I want it to like be completely empty. I'm just gonna fill one up. And then next week I'll wash it up. So guys, I actually challenged myself to keep this orchid for 1 year. It's now 2 months old. So yeah, like I'm just gonna see if I'm able to keep it alive for 1 full year, because I've never ever had a plant for more than a few months. The only one I had one time, well, back in Nigeria, yes, we have plants, but here in the US, like I have, and it's always been my mom doing planty kind of things, but I personally have never had like a plant for a long time. And I just really want to have one. It's like my little pet that doesn't bug me. So yeah, I want to keep it for like at least 1 year. Like that's a challenge. Obviously, I want it to go longer, but for now, the challenge is to keep it for at least a year and then see. So now it's 2 months old, and I'm pretty excited about that. Although I bought a plant that doesn't die frequently, doesn't die easily rather, but like it's still gonna be a challenge to keep it for 1 year. So let's see how it goes. Anyways, guys, see you in a bit. So guys, I know this is a day in the life video, but like as I was kind of blowing out my hair now, I had this strong message in my heart that I just thought that I need to share with you guys. And basically, I don't even know where to start from, but do you ever have like people come and tell you things like this? Let me just think about little examples. Oh, you're not a patient person. Or in fact, it's not even said in that way. It's usually said like this: you're so impatient, or you're so aggressive, or "Oh, you get so angry easily," or little things like that. Those type of comments. It could not even necessarily now, like from the past, when you were much younger and all of that. And then you find yourself living with that in your head and thinking to yourself that, well, I'm not a patient person. I get angry easily, or I'm just not. I'm not very good at this, or I'm not very good at that. And people have kind of put it in your head. And when I say people, it's usually like friends or family, like close people. They will put it in your head that this is how you are. But in your head, you don't really know why they say this is how you are. You just believe that, well, they've said it, so that's who you are. Well, I believe that our character requires some level of evidence. So you have to be a certain way a good number of times. So, like, if you do research, I do a lot of research, it's something I've done like academically and, for my own personal gain, I guess. But like, one thing with research is evidence is very important. You have to have your evidence, and by evidence you cannot just have only one or two. You have to have a good number of solid evidence to be able to prove some type of theory, right? So if someone has told you you're not patient, how often have you exhibited lack of patience? I think I'm getting too technical with it, but basically, with you find yourself sometimes, over time you will then get to realize that, wait, actually I am a patient person. But why were people telling me I'm not patient? It's like they're projecting themselves onto you. And people like to do that. They like to project their own fears onto you and get you to believe what you're not. Don't let people let you believe what you're not, because it is what human beings really like to do. It's what they tend to do. It's what they want to do. They want you to believe that you are something that is their own fear. They don't want to be impatient. They don't want to be, and sometimes it's them, but then they come and tell you, oh, you're not very patient. Like, what gives anybody the audacity to speak into your life like that? What gives anybody the audacity to actually dictate your character? Because sometimes, and half the time, they're not in your head. If you get angry about one thing or two things, it does not mean you're an angry person. It just means that something happened that required you to be angry. It's a natural human feeling. And you're not a doormat. You cannot just sit down and let people, walk over you. People would like to do, oh, excuse my French, but people would like to do SHIT and expect you to just take it and swallow it. And then you're a nice person, right? You're nice to the environment, but that's not the way it should be. People, I think going forward, well, not going forward, that's the way we should be anyway. If someone says to you, you're impatient, and you don't think you are, I think you should just immediately cross it out. Like, immediately, very politely tell the person, no, I'm not impatient. I am a very patient person, and I know that. I might be impatient in this situation because I have to be, but it does not mean I'm not a patient person. I mean, look at impatience and patience on a scale. I'm guessing that people want to be in the middle, balance. They don't want to be too patient. They don't want to be impatient, right? So everybody wants to be patient. But I believe that there are times that will require you to be impatient. If somebody is being extra slow at something that they should be a bit faster at, why should you be patient and waiting? You should be able to push them. Like, guys, people will project themselves and their fears onto your life, and it is your own duty to cross it out immediately. Tell them, no, I'm not that. Like, when I was younger, people would tell me all these things about my character, and then I've grown up and I'm actually not that. Like, I'm not that. And the funny thing, these same people will still want to come back into your life. Sometimes they will sneak in, maybe after a few years, and then they'll be talking to you. And when you just say one little thing, they'll be like, oh, you haven't changed. You're still the same impatient person. I'm like, the hell? Like, you don't even know me anymore. You didn't even know me back then either. But, like, people are so good at projecting their fears onto someone else. Let's just try to, like, cancel that. Don't let people speak negativity into your life. I've gone on for too long. Let me leave this. I'll see you guys when I'm cleaning my fridge, hopefully. Bye. So guys, I've just showered, and honestly, I'm feeling really lazy. Really lazy. Should I say I'm lazy? I'm just tired. I've been doing stuff since I woke up. I'm really tired, and I need to make body butter as well for me in Denver. And then he's smiling and coming to me. Yeah. So I need to make body butter, and of course I still need to do this fridge, and I'm just really tired. But I have to do the fridge. Like, that's the reason I'm recording this, so I can be accountable. So I'm going to have to probably get to it now. I'll do the body butter much later. This is embarrassing. So I'll start by emptying the fridge. The good thing is we don't buy too many things anyway, so there's probably not that much to do. So let me just get to it, guys. Denver, what are you doing there? No, you can keep going. You okay? I still need to do the doors, but like the fridge just kept making this noise, so I'm like, okay, let me just close it for some time. Then I'll open it in a bit and continue. Denver is here trying to get my attention real bad. This thing is so big. Oh, I don't even know where to start. I think I'm just gonna wipe. Like, I'll just do a wipe. I'll wipe off like all of this dirt, and then I will spray it and then wipe it again. So let's do that. I'm not gonna do the freezer just because there's like, I don't know, there's just the freezer is just a bit of an interesting place, so I'll leave it for now. And to be honest, I don't really think the freezer is that dirty. Gosh, the lighting just looks so strange. Yeah, I don't really think the freezer is dirty like that, so I'm just going to try to rearrange everything. So this one was here before, somewhere here, right? And I felt like it made us limited because there was this little space here that we hardly would put anything. And yeah, and then now I've just moved it over to this side because everything we put on this side didn't go past this height anyway. So I might as well occupy more space, you know what I mean? I just feel like this arrangement is better for the fridge. So let me put everything back. I'm gonna start with the eggs. We'll start with the really perishable things. We tend to put our eggs here, so I'll just put those there. Put the milk back. Oh, let me clean the milk bottle because milk bottles are usually the biggest culprits when it comes to making fridges dirty. I'm actually gonna go wash it. There. I'm just giving it a quick rinse before I put it back because I don't want it getting the fridge dirty. Should I even put some paper towel there where we put milk? Because I know my husband is not as particular about things like that as much as I am, so he probably will come and mess it up again. So let me just put this here so that whenever he puts his milk, yeah, I think that's better. At least just for the milk, I like to do preventative cleaning. I don't like to have to clean over and over and over again. So if I can avoid things that get my fridge or anything dirty, that's really how I do it, really. I just like to avoid anything that makes a mess. I actually love it. I love the fact that like we don't usually like buy in excess. I'm such a minimalist in nature. So, you know, this is just how I like to have the things I use. I don't like to have things I don't use. So, you know, that's it. So next is like my veggies that will go down here. I usually don't mix veggies with anything else. So veggies will go here. I have these lemons that I've had forever. I'm still gonna keep them because I will probably eat them. Sorry, use them to make tea. So next is tomatoes and onions, leftover onions. Keep them here. Keep it here. For some reason, we just don't like to take them out of the bag. I'm not complaining. I like it in the bag. For these ones, though, not everything, because you know it just helps to keep them in groups and to keep them like apart. Because apparently, tomatoes can make other veggies go bad, so it's good to just keep them on their own. I think that is it. Let me show you guys my fridge. Gosh, it looks brand new. Look at that. I didn't like this place, did I? I did actually, but let's just give it one more wipe. It looks brand new. See how empty it looks? It looks brand new. Voila! There, c'est fini. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I know this is a day in my life, but like, unfortunately, if I decide to show you the entire day, it's going to be so long. So I'm going to leave this and I'm going to have to start cooking now so we can eat something. And then that'll be it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share my video if you want to. Yeah.